everybody. My hair is going up after this because it's humid out and I tried to straighten it and it was straight and then humidity and now it's getting curly again in the back and I give up. Why do you hate me? What have I done? So, I know it's weird. I have 2 videos 2 weeks in a row. It's the first time that's happened since last summer. But I was feeling inspired or pissed off, whichever, both. Both is good. If you don't understand that reference, go away. Just get out. This week's video is about the different types of drivers you encounter while driving on the road. Hence, inspired, pissed off, both, either or. Can feel you being wonky. Dear God. My hair hates me today. Big whoop. No surprise, really. So, without further ado, I give you the different types of drivers. Whoop, 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 whoop. Number 1, student drivers. You know, I understand you're learning and yada yada yada. I was there too. We all were. If you have your driver's license, you were once a student driver. I don't mind them so much when they're in the, like, driving school car. And, like, there's the sign, there's the warning, like, you know it's coming, you know they're not good or particularly fast. Student drivers that make me angry are the ones with the parents in the passenger seat. Especially, I was turning down a street and I was making a left onto the street and there was a car coming and they turned right onto the street and so there was no one behind them, so I started to go. As soon as they started to turn, I started to go and there was plenty of room for them to go. And the mom was like, she started going crazy. This was a while ago, so I don't remember what exactly she did, but she started going crazy. So, student drivers, slow drivers, old people, sometimes other people, mostly old people. I got stuck behind a car the other day. Funny story. Today, I was going to the gym, getting on the highway where the speed limit is 55, mind you. The person in the merge lane in front of me didn't break 30. I was like, that is not how you merge onto a highway. That's dangerous. You're going too freaking slow. You're never gonna get on. Or like the drivers who are always going like 10 under the speed limit and you're just like, why? I'm a fast driver? I never go the speed limit? So getting behind slow drivers just makes me so angry. And I'm like, why are you driving so slow? Why? You might as well just walk there. It will take less time. Next is the overly cautious drivers. The drivers who will see a car a half a mile away, but because they see the car, they will not make that turn. You all know someone who does that. And you're just like, okay, like, why aren't you going? Or like the people that you get stuck behind for like 20 minutes because they like can't make the turn because like, oh no, there's enough space for them to go, but there's still another car coming, so they can't. Yeah, that's overly cautious. Different from driving slow. You can be both. You can be a slow driver and overly cautious, but you don't have to be. Next, me. Fast drivers. People who are always running late and in a rush. I drive ridiculously fast. Oops. Probably shouldn't. oh well. I have a small zippy car. Not unsafe, just fast. Never go the speed limit. The people that you're like, oh dear God, like what are they in a rush to get to? The next type of driver, the one that everyone gets irritated and angry with. The aggressive driver. The person who's tailgating and like flipping everybody off and yelling out their window at everybody and like laying on the horn for really no apparent reason. We've all experienced this, or you are that driver. I'm not that driver. I hate being behind slow people, but I will not honk at them. Just like the aggressive driver who's like extreme road rage and like grrr, like there's barely enough space for me to go in between these two cars, but I am going to do it. That driver. And last, but broken down into a multitude of categories, is the stupid driver. The one who's not really paying attention, you know, whatever. Nothing bad could ever happen to me. Like, I was almost in a head-on like a week ago because I was driving down, it's like a little 2-lane, 2-way road. I was on my side of the road, and all of a sudden, there's this huge, I'm in my little teeny tiny zippy car, and there's this huge ass pickup truck heading right for me. At first, I was like, okay, like, everyone does it every once in a while where you kind of go a little bit over the yellow line on accident because, you can't help it. But then I realized he was mainly on my side of the road, and so I honked and he looked up, swerved out the way, and looked back down, and I was like, you're an idiot. People are stupid. The stupid drivers are the drivers that the ones that you're on a rotary or a roundabout, and they just kind of decide to go without looking. The majority of the drivers in my town, people who don't use blinkers. Yeah, the majority of the people in my town. No one here uses blinkers. Pisses me off. Because I'm like, I could have gone 3 cars ago, but none of you used your blinker. Why? They're there for a reason. We are the state that is known for the sign that says, use your blinker. And nobody uses their blinker. Oh! So, those are the different kinds of drivers that you will encounter, especially in Massachusetts. Good luck to you. It gets worse the closer to Boston you get. We're called massholes for a reason. Alrighty. That is it for this week's video. I will see your lovely faces soon. Bye.